this cost priest man? This guy. Oh, didn't they buff that? So I am 70. I've got my gear pretty much sorted. I'm gonna do a bunch of chaos recipes. What can we put on the old Spotify?
Like a couple months ago, and it was like, these kids, I'm at this Subway and these kids keep airdropping me these naked pictures. I think they're trying to get me in trouble with the police. And I was like, that sucks, man. I don't know if they're trying to call the police.
The person on the airplane that they kept airdropping, like, they were like memes. They were like pictures of African American people looking horrible.
Racist memes.
They were like memes about like daylight savings time that I couldn't even tell. I was like, I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't know if like, is daylight savings time like a slam on liberals? Did we vote against daylight savings time?
That sounds right.
It was like random shit. I'm like, it was like, I think this person is racist and a virgin. Like I that's all I could tell from the thing, and I just kept sending them just like pictures of Henry Winkler and stuff.
So people can just send you photos to your phone that you
I want to be clear, like, just in case everybody's like, what are you talking? Like, you can easily you can make your settings so that you're not available to any of that mishegas.
I think I have that setting on right now.
Yeah, and you should. And like I don't. Yeah, I know. I'm not like, God damn you, technology. Like, I could easily. There's a get off my lawn button. So I'm not like mad. I just changed the name of my phone to not a famous person's iPhone. That's how you found it. All right, I have nothing to offer. Thank you for coming. You have lots to offer. You should be pumped. It's Monday night. It's the new Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Let's just bring out our old friend and chat with him, because there's nothing I could offer you that he can't amplify and double. He's performed at clubs and colleges all across Utah. He may or may not have recently been Me Too'd. Let's find out. I can't keep up. He
got Me Three'd.
He's the first white male to be Me Three'd. I think the third season of HBO's Crashing is coming out.
Dirty Clean premieres on Saturday.
Dirty Clean premieres. Oh, you got the real information.
Dirty Clean premieres Saturday, December 15th on HBO, and season 3 of Crashing returns on Sunday, January 20. Let's bring him out. You know him. You like him. Pete Ho.
Yep.
I love that.
The first guy to get Me Three'd.
You're the first guy to get Me Three'd.
I'm the first guy to get Me Three'd. How do I break it? Harmontown. Don't start a sing-song with me, you salty dog. I'm a UCB trained improviser.
Oh,
and
shit!
I will join you in any bit.
Oh, God
no
damn
matter
it.
how salacious.
No matter how ill-timed and boring, because believe me, if you've really listened to the show, you know, like, we could do 90 minutes of bad musical.
Could we?
Oh, yeah.
Harmontown.
I wouldn't start it that way, but...
Wait, Dan, that's the first rule of improv.
Whoa. He's not in the audience.
You are not UCB trained,
I
sir.
would get sick.
Are you? Oh, no, let's start.
Oh yeah.
Ching-a-ding, ding, ding.
Oh, good day, sir.
Hello.
Why, I haven't seen you in a fortnight.
Yes, you have.
I have. Oh, spectacles! Clarence!
Hey, Toby!
I didn't recognize you without my spectacles, which you saw that I polished.
I'm sick of those spectacles!
Oh my God!
Oh.
I would like a pack of gum.
All right,
You can go with either offer. It doesn't. I know. I put out two things. Sorry. That's not. Sorry.
I liked both offerings. I've never heard offerings.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. We have bubble tape.
Oh God.
Toby, would you please come into my office?
Yes?
How many times have I told you not to argue with our customers?
Well, I'm sorry, but people keep getting angry for no reason and then breaking character. Well, stop it!
I'm just showing you how you do a windmill.
This is my area. It's where I keep the gum.
I would like 2 packs.
I know your usual. Tidal wave
Toby, thank you.
and bubble tape. The funniest gums. One, if you're laughing, you're 30. The other, we can all enjoy. Oh, wow, human feces.
I made them both. Each of them has a story. However, each of them will frighten.
I'm sorry, each little piece of poop you gave me has a story?
Yes,
And one of them scary?
both are scary.
Tidal wave story.
Nope, that's the okay. Okay. Well,
I think we're done.
okay. Yeah. That's it. We'll do more later. That was a great. That's where the training really. You're like, yeah. You know what?
I think
What they would like is to stop doing this, and that's the actual instant.
Well, self-editing.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you would run across.
I tried to, but then I had the mic cord issue. So.
Yeah, no, the mic cord was difficult. That's why improvisers don't tend to use it.
Yeah, but I mean, if we did it without microphones right now, I think our podcast would suffer, or would it?
But we did the show without mics.
I like when things on podcasts have. There's a moment.
Well, like
You know
just for
what I
a moment, yeah. Like
There's a
when,
moment.
Like when a stand-up is like, and then my drunk aunt comes over and she's like, and you associate distance. Yeah. Because otherwise, the alternative is.
How about this?
like-
How about this? Give me 2 mics. You guys, I'm gonna area mic you guys, and you just put your mic down.
And we'll just do one. And we just do. Oh,
No. You guys are gonna do a scene. Oh. Do like theater area micing, and you're gonna have to project. Because he doesn't know what that means, Pete. Pete, you are a UCB trained improviser. This guy doesn't know shit. He's from.
Yeah, come on.
do we do
Area.
Do we do a scene?
Yeah.
Just sitting, like a radio scene.
No, you walk around.
You want blocking? Okay.
Do I? If I had to
But
say,
how will the mics pick up that whole area?
it's.
Oh. Hamburger.
No. You guys have to be loud because I'm area micing you right now.
I'm so happy to see therapy is working, Daniel.
No, it isn't. And I'll tell you why.
Daniel, you always do this.
And then I told him.
Why did you just throw a football?
Storytime for Stan Leather Belt.
I didn't throw a football.
Daniel, oh my God.
And then it didn't. And then I kept telling him. can say if it's up to me, which it shouldn't be. But my opinion is that you're not, and you're a different character. That's why I made a white bee gesture.
Yeah, and I have a beard of bees.
Oh! See, wow!
I hope you're not allergic.
No, I mean, we had this conversation when I agreed to go with you.
Demonization, yeah. But did you know I also have pubes of bees?
I always wondered.
And that's how I got me free.
All right.
I got me three showing my beard of bees pubes to you.
Now we work. Now we know it works without. Oh,
hi, Mark.
What do you think
worked.
in a totally grounded, like your actual speculation of in a world where the hashtag Me3 existed, it would be actually like what would the Me3 movement be?
You gotta run when you get an exalt. You don't go for the treasure.
There's number one. I
Yeah.
gotta go number one.
Right.
And that's
Boing.
And then I'm explaining this in case there's someone from Lithuania here.
Yeah.
A number. I know it's a very different system, and I'm Lithuanian. That's all
In
I can say,
Lithuania, they're
that's
like,
fine.
must be nice to have numbers for wastes.
We go in, and whatever happens,
Whoa.
happens. Wrong
Sometimes
accent.
number 2 is part P. Yeah.
But a number 2 is a poo-poo. Everyone knows this. But then some people get cute with it, and they say, I just did a number 3, which means they did a poo-poo and a pee-pee.
Oh.
But who is doing a poo-poo without a pee-pee?
Right.
That was an emergency poo-poo.
Well, when we were kids, we would have that. What's a number 3? It would be like, oh, is that puke, burps,
Yeah.
milk coming out of a boobie?
Yeah, that's a number 7.
Well, let me ask you this.
Is it about my lactation? Because I told you not to bring that up.
It involves it.
Uh-huh.
If you push the button and then you pull the chain,
Out comes chocolate choo-choo train?
Objection. Leading the witness.
yeah, exactly. Jeff, please. I mean,
We're talking about lactation. He's talking about milk.
Lemonade.
right. So where's your fudge man?
Round the back.
Oh, okay. Doesn't that throw off the meter? Shouldn't it be around the corner?
I say round the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Milk, lemonade, round the back.
It dep-
Fudge is made. What are you, a Sex Pistol?
Corner?
Round
I
the
have
corner.
no angles on my hips. It's round the back.
Milk, lemonade, round the corner. Fudge is made. It's iambic pentameter.
Lemonade, round the back.
Round the back.
Fudge is made.
It's like you're Cockney. You're like,
Look at the little elephant. Look at him, little elephant boy.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
slam
Look
you.
at
It's
him.
like a cockney. It's not a civilized
Look
expression.
at him.
It's a working class.
It's a Cockney that ran the back.
biological education.
That's where you get the fudge. Is the first draft.
By the way, welcome to the show. And do you want to talk about like who
Hey.
are you and what do you? Who are you?
Well, I'm a Cockney rhymesmith,
We did
and I'm Pete. I'm Pete Holmes.
yeah.
And
He has a podcast that I was on.
you
a
were
long
on
time
a
ago.
wonderful episode called
And
"You Made It Weird."
I told you backstage that my therapist, who is known to my audience,
Beard of Bees callback.
like my therapist doesn't acknowledge, like she's like, she uses Family Guy references, and then I'm like, I have a cartoon that you could reference it, and she's like, yeah, I tried to watch it, and I've come to realize that she's maybe not negging me, but that she understands that if she ever did cross
Stay in
that
business.
threshold, that it would lower my opinion of her as far as a person who's under my code,
I see.
which makes sense to me.
I get it.
Let's talk about that. Wait, because you're big into all.
What in the fuck is wrong with this?
Yeah, sure.
Are you?
That was the best heckle.
Our audiences aren't mixing well.
I'm into therapy. I have a therapist.
Does your therapist watch your show?
I think-
HBO's Crashing?
Yeah, I hope so.
And then, well, what do you mean you hope so? Because you're in therapy once a week, and do you go in and
Well,
go?
I
It's
don't
like that
wanna-
one episode, and do they go? Yeah, I saw it.
Well, I don't want any spoilers for him. I want to be free to talk about it
Well,
without
previously,
ruining it for him.
previously.
That's not real.
I'm asking a real question. Does your therapist acknowledge the content that you create in
Yeah.
your therapy sessions?
Because with therapists, for me, I'm looking for surrogate dads.
Right.
So I want someone to say, I'm very proud of you, Peter.
You did a good job on that
Yes.
episode.
And if I just collect dads. Like, I have a dad, and he's great, but I could use some more. Like, no offense to my dad.
No,
but
yeah.
Let's get some more of that in here. Like, my mom was so into me, a little too much. And then my dad was, my dad calls Judd Apatow Jeff Applebaum. And which is fine. I guess he doesn't need to know what it is that I do. But then I hire other men that are around his age.
Who are like, so you talk to Judd Apatow and you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is
I
like
go,
I got my dad, but he knows.
Papa!
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
then we
that's kinda-
hug, and it costs $42,000. It's not
Yeah.
really that much. If you're thinking about going to therapy, go for it. I bet most of you have been to a therapist, right? What happened if you've been to? Woo!
Because my therapist said, this was a while ago, my therapist at one point, I remember her saying to me, yeah, I wanted to let you know that I was going on a road trip, and I asked my friend to recommend some stuff to listen to while I was driving for 5 hours, and she gave me this list of things, and on it was you talking to
Is this how she
some
talks?
Pete Holmes guy.
Yeah.
Like it was like she didn't know either of us. And she was just like you know, like. But I that to me actually, that's unhealthy or not. I do.
You like that she proposed you.
That's give me more moms. Yeah,
Yeah.
like don't ever cross the threshold where you're like, I saw it. I saw community. You're brilliant.
Yeah. Are you?
And then it's like, well, so tell me what you're saying. I don't like it when my gardener bitches too much. And then they're like, okay, interesting. I loved Community a little bit, but now,
now it's ruined.
I don't know. Like it just
You
feels like
want
it would cross the
permission
threshold.
to be ugly, so you don't want to be up on it.
Yeah, and I
pedestal.
like it. I like in air quotes, but I don't like it. But because I complain about it.
Yeah.
I'm like this. All she got to do is watch Rick and Morty.
Right.
But then I think about it and I go, if she did, and she was like, I did it, and I watched Rick and Morty, sit down. Let's talk more about your feelings. I think there would be a membrane cross that would, like, I think I would.
Well, you'd be her entertainment Santa Claus, and you don't want to break her heart by being like, I jerked off to a photo of my grandfather.
Yeah.
I got 16.
I think I never thought about it in those terms, but
You want to be, ho, 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 a new season.
I think to the people that watch the show, yes,
that's right.
yes. Yeah, you don't want to
And
mix
it's-
the two.
Santa wants a Jewish therapist, is what I'm saying. He wants to go in and go, it's so nice to not have the pressure to be so fucking merry.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just cavell for a while.
Yeah. Santa's therapist is Jewish.
Is Jewish.
Yeah.
Or, non.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense. I never, it was more about like, I actually have a diseased part of me that thinks about, it's the part of me that wants people to like me.
Yeah.
That makes me do things.
Yeah.
So,
Would you look at that? Would you look at
I
that?
slipped that piece. And that idea of like, oh, that person likes me, so I can put a pin in them and I can focus on the world that doesn't like me.
Yeah, move on to the other
Do you have a relationship
Oh,
with that
dude,
concept?
force strength, force stand,
people
leather
like me?
belt.
An addiction to it, a horrible like,
Yeah, I used to
compulsion?
be worse about being a people pleaser. I think, is that, you
Yeah.
relate to that term?
Yeah, an approval addiction.
Yeah. And then I sort of started to get over it. Therapy actually really helped me. Like my mother came over, we just had a baby. The mom character came over. She's played by Irina Holmes. She's perfect. She comes over and she goes, we bought baby Leela, we got her a book. It's an alphabet book, but it's cars. And I'm like, wow, that sounds like fucking horseshit. But thanks. And then she goes, but we left it in a diner in Pasadena. Could you go get it for us? And we have a 1-month-old baby, and I'll just laugh in her face. Not in a mean way, but in the nice way you can laugh in someone's face. But I will say, like, fucking no. That's not a gift, that's an errand. And I think there was a time pre-therapy before I knew what a boundary was.
Right.
Like, no, Mom, we're taking care of the baby.
Yeah.
I hear that you like the book and you want me to like you, but we're not going to drive. And they made my brother do it.
I wonder how much that boundary comes out with it, because it seems like people, by and large, I don't want to make a generalization that is unfair to anyone out there that needs to be arrested, but it seems like having kids tends to bring the best out of people. God knows that's why probably a lot of people have kids that shouldn't, because they're like, you know what, I've seen how this works. But it does kind of elevate you in a way that is no conscious choice. Your kid is 2 months old.
2 months, yeah.
Like you're the closest astronaut we have to orbit. if we don't have kids, to be like, how much of this shit is real? Like, does it come out and like alter you?
Well, I will say that people say it makes you understand your parents more. No way. They're just like, it will make you'll call your mom and be like, thank you so much. I'm like straight Chris Rock about it. I'm like, yeah, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
You had a baby, fucking feed the baby. I maybe I'm in the minority, or maybe you just are young and don't give a fuck. That's what I've noticed, is nobody gives a shit about your baby. No one cares, especially in LA. So
Except for other baby people.
Other
and
baby
they care
people like
too
it.
much. They
I
probably
will say it did ruin porn.
Go on.
Well, I tried to watch porn. She's a girl, but it doesn't even matter. She's a baby as a person, and then you start thinking about how all people were babies. I'm not like anti-porn, but it did ruin it. Then I watched porn. Also, why you think about body parts differently? You think about breasts differently.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
So I watched a lesbian scene. And I'm like, she's got a good latch.
A what? What does that mean?
It's when a baby's breastfeeding, it gets a good hookup.
Oh.
You know, like when air. But like pornography, pornography is weird because sex is to make a baby. I'm not saying it can't be for pleasure, but the point of it, evolutionarily, is to make a baby. But you never see that in pornography. That's weird.
Right, that would be it's a time-consuming fetish to cater to.
That's right. With like a
involves all this
staggering
time lapse, and that's like I'm sure with us. Check out Rocco Siffredi and Tanya boobs a lot. Like there's more turnover with the women.
Tanya boobs a lot.
And they're like watch them raise a little adult.
I think that's one of the, not to be gross, but I think that's one of the reasons why the guy he never finishes in.
Right.
I think guys like that on a certain level, and very responsible. When you're kind of like, because
well,
like,
I think it same thing. I think it's like psychologically men that on a primal level you think of finishing in as crossing a threshold into connection.
a choice. Oh, that's true.
And everything being exterior.
For stem leather belt.
Primal male who's like, all I want to do is think about sex, and it's like a big, the big celebration. Because what is really sexy about the image? You know, like everyone agree that it's definitely something we project onto it. It's not the Bellagio like fountains. Like doesn't look pretty, but like it's sort of I think it like it's you celebrate it as like
Well, I think there's
there see, and I didn't clean my
Nothing with the eye
I did the
appeal.
opposite.
Yeah, no, it's rebellious.
It's like
and you're also wasting it.
Yeah, I'm wasting it. I'm
Yeah.
wasting it. Yeah, that's it's like yeah.
I only watch porn where the guy comes into a wood chipper. I just want to see that Fargo blast.
He
of
comes
steam.
into a new.
That's the only way I can come.
He comes into a tiny capsule, and it gets loaded into a rocket and shot to a planet guaranteed to never make use of it. That would make men like really happy.
I used to have a joke about it though. It's weird that you never finished in the vagina, and but the point evolutionary is to make a baby. That would be like inviting someone over to your house to make a cake. You know, you want to make a cake on Saturday? Well, yeah, let's make a cake. And then you come over with a cake day. You get a big bowl. And you put milk and cream and eggs in the bowl and sugar. You whip it up and you're like, we're making a fucking cake, aren't we? And you're like, yeah, we're a fucking cake. And you preheat the oven, but at the last second, instead of putting it in the oven, you just throw it in their face. Just like, boom! Milk cake today! Look in the camera and say Bang Bros. Look in that camera. Say Bang Bros Baking Edition. And I think part of the perversion of the male mind is like, yeah, nobody's being a dad today.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I mean, don't you think that's really it?
No, the first time,
sort of
my
like
wife and I were trying to have a baby, and the first time you do it, some guys love it. Some guys who aren't trying to have a baby do it in there. It was a first for me when I was trying to get pregnant.
I'm incredibly privileged. Like, I've had like a string of partners who are always like doing some extra shit for me that I don't like. It's the pill is a big deal.
Yeah.
But it's like
Somebody said that. Somebody went birth control, which I get, but like, why not? You know, give it an assist.
You listen to them?
I listen to them sometimes.
That is going to lead to. But that is like you have girlfriends that are like they explain their history with the pill. Like I'll be absolutely confessional and be like, there's so much entitlement with like history of I'm encountering female partners and their history involves them being totally used to like taking a pill, but then but then you meet like you have conversation, you go like, oh yeah, well my period gets all fucked up or I go through all this shit. I don't know, like
if men took the pill, it would be 99% of stand-up
it would
that it's bullshit that we have to take the pill, and it's like my dick, it moves to the left now. It used to go to the right. I break out. I forget to take it. I panic. 4 of them are sugar, and I'm trying to do no sugar right now. No, it's fucking insane. And my wife just had the baby, and then she's like, we're talking about birth control, because you can get pregnant pretty much right away afterward. And she was like, well, I can either take the pill and have my hormones completely fucked, potentially.
or we could become Amish. Like another one comes right.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can get an IUD, which, as I understand, is like a mouth harp that a hillbilly. He's just
Thank you for being politically correct.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you want this to stop the babies? And then you have to apparently you have to get all your hand up there and put it in the pelvis, and then it works. And medicine is like, we don't even know why. It's just a hillbilly's mouth harp. Get it up in ya.
We stopped changing the shape when people stopped getting pregnant.
That's right.
For all we know, it's supposed to be shaped like the...
Also, people got tired of fucking hearing Caption races. I couldn't get it out clean.
That was excellent. Doing, 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 doing.
Dude, the only song you can play.
Yeah, you get there's 3 IUDs. There's turkey in the straw. There's Caption races.
Level 18.
And there's I think a little brown jug.
But my point is, if there's
Bless your heart.
if there's a pill, Dan, I give you a pill, and you won't turn into a zombie if it bites you, right? And then you guarantee
Level
you're a
18.
zombie, and he's gonna bite you, but you've had a nice time. Wouldn't you just stop him from biting you?
Wait.
That
wanna access this metaphor.
That made so much more sense in my head. What I'm saying is,
Let's take that from the top. Take it from the top.
finish. I'm sorry.
There's
We're
a
all
there's a
grown-ups.
pill that makes you proof
What I'm saying
against.
is, why not pull out? Yes, the pill works, but wouldn't it work better if that stuff isn't even in there?
Right,
So
yeah,
there's a pill that the zombie bite won't make you a zombie, but why not just be like, hey, don't fucking bite me, because we're having a great time titty fucking anyway.
You're saying we owe it to our partners to pull out and come on them.
Yes.
We owe it to them.
Or just come into a wood chipper and fucking...
They should make little mini bedside wood chippers.
You're not saying what the item
you
is.
look at that? Would you
Pete owns
look at
that
that?
The Undominator.
I I'm just saying, is it that much better to leave it in? I don't think so. I don't think
honestly,
so.
I have to say, it truly is. No. You didn't let me finish my sentence. No, I have to say, it truly is a matter of laziness. Like, absolutely. Like men would not.
I can't be pulling out all day long.
No,
How do I lose the weight? I'm doing the pull-out method.
I'm using my
Burns
eye
a lot of
statements,
cows.
I will speak for myself and say, definitely, if Cody being on the pill was also
Force damn leather belt.
if she was like also it's only this and that effective and it would be helpful to the couple if you also pulled out, then I would pull out, but I use the excuse of it's like you get on a train and there's a bar car and you're like, that means I should drink.
Oh, would you look at
no one
that?
told you
Would you look at that?
You're like, no one's telling me I shouldn't. And so leaving it in is like, that to me is like the line. It's like, if anyone asked me to, I would.
I would call your lifestyle golden corral. Like that should be on your business card.
Do you think there'll ever be a Million Man merch for me?
For you, I think it's on the way. You're in the pill.
But what's it? All right, so
Pills in you.
So you've been at your profession for I'm not gonna say a long time. That would be unsexy. Like you.
No, but it's been 20 years.
You're 24 years. You gracefully, if not acrobatically, plunged into the podcast field. You also submitted into the streaming thing and your prestigious cable. What's your secret? I don't know. I was kind of like, I thought I'd come up with a question, and then I was like,
I've done that.
What question would that be? What's your secret? Would really be the only question.
What is your secret?
No, but I don't know what my question would be. I want to make that observation. You're like,
I appreciate that
You're a
observation.
survivor.
I will say though that if it means anything to the audience,
You have to lift with your legs.
I once drew a New Yorker cartoon with two spiders, and they were just circles with lots of legs coming out of them, and the caption was "Lift with your legs, not the one part of you that's not legs." That was my problem when I was a cartoonist. Every cartoon I handed them, I was like,
Wait,
"That's
was that-
fucking better than everything you run.
Wait, did you
This is better than
submit?
everything you run."
Were you submitting
Yeah,
as a contest entry? Or
No,
were you
I've been
submitting?
in the New Yorker 4 times.
And you got it.
Oh,
You
shit.
in a
Yeah, I
New
was
Yorker
published, yeah.
caption?
I know.
I don't
Nobody
have,
cares. It's like my baby. Nobody cares.
They care, and I do too. Because I have friends who are obsessed with that, and they'll forward emails and go, guys, we got this.
Oh, the caption?
And I will sit
You
there
know what's
'cause
funny about it is they probably do. I know the cartoon editor, the old cartoon editor, and he told me that for the caption contest, it's like 80% of the time people submit what the caption was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a correct answer.
Oh, they take the caption off?
Yes.
Oh, so is it just a shitty cartoon?
It's not, it's not a shitty cartoon. It's probably a more visual cartoon.
But they don't run the people that got it right. They have to do the other one, right?
No, well, they have 3 finalists, and one of them is definitely the one that was right.
Oh, really?
But every cartoonist I've known that's had it in there, usually the winner is what they probably
God
wrote.
damn it! This is a fucking
Revelation.
blower.
Yeah.
If anyone
I'm here to
listening
drop some upper middle class
there was a guy-
knowledge. Do you own a beret or a turtleneck? I'm ready to fucking blow your dick off, dude.
Do you remember Phil Ward, Dan, from LA Comedy Sports?
Yeah.
He this is before New Yorker. That's not before the New Yorker.
Look, we're all hooked at Phil Ward.
Okay. He just,
man, if I was
he
in the
just drew a
audience,
little.
I would have loved that. There's a little Phil Waridan humor. He's probably listening. Now I feel bad.
I know. Well, he just drew a 2-panel comic strip that really that made me really laugh. And it was in one panel, like reading left to right, there was a pair of dice, and the second panel was completely empty. And the title said "Idioms Explained," and it said dice, no dice. I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I like it okay. I'll tell you.
But you didn't see how funny the dice were. The
Yeah,
dice
that's
were-
true. That's true. What number were they on? 69?
You can't. How do you have a 9 on a dice?
You've never played D&D, bro.
Hey, Spencer.
Hey man, how's it going?
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Here's your eggnog that you ordered.
Oh, thanks. And here's a sandwich.
I brought you some figgy pudding because you kept saying.
That little shield, that's
Not
cool
only did
looking.
I bring you figgy pudding, I brought you something even better.
Oh, what's that?
I brought you Charlotte's Web's CBD. It's gaining popularity in the health and wellness world, and it feels like everyone is talking about it. I want to introduce you to Charlotte's Web, Spencer, and some figgy pudding, but also try Charlotte's Web. They're an industry leader who sells broad spectrum whole plant hemp extract with CBD in the form of oils, capsules, and topicals. I'm going to answer your first question. Thank you. CBD is not intoxicating, Spencer, but it does have some pretty powerful benefits working with your body's existing endocannabinoid system.
Oh, wow.
Did you know your body had an endocannabinoid system?
Yeah, I did. It's inside of you.
Wow.
That's what endo means.
Oh, okay.
You know what I've heard is that people love Charlotte's Web oils and capsules because they support management of everyday stresses, help in supporting restful sleep cycles, and maintain a sense of calm and focus.
Why am I even telling you this? You seem to know more about this than I do.
That's just what I've heard as reasons why people love it.
Eat your figgy pudding.
But Jeff, CBD is also known for helping athletes recover from exercise-induced inflammation.
That I did not know. So if I'm stirring your figgy pudding and I pull a shoulder, the CBD might actually be beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
I've found that customers trust Charlotte's Web because they grow and hand tend more than 250,000 hemp plants in the U.S. Their hemp is responsibly farmed without any pesticides, herbicides, or fungicides.
And you know that extract is filtered 5 times for quality and consistency.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
known that
would
unless
you
just
look at
You
that?
know that.
Charlotte's
Would you
Web
look
hemp
at that?
extract, either in oils or capsules.
You
is
know
supported
that.
To upgrade your day. They also make a soothing balm and cream infused with CBD.
You might have some questions about hemp extract and how CBD works. Research it on your own. You might be surprised by what you find.
Isn't the holiday season about surprises?
I think.
It's about looking in that stocking, which is weird. But what about you look in your sock and there's some CBD oil or capsule?
You know what would make the perfect stocking stuffer? What? Is one of these CW hemp products because they got a unique discount for their listeners. If you just jump over to cwhemp.com and enter the code Harmontown, you get 10% off.
Oh, would you look at that?
Would
Would you look at that?
Your listeners get to get the discount.
This is just for me and my buds.
I mean, who do you really want CBD products from? Spencer or me or Dan? Of course, Spencer.
Yeah, but no matter who you get them from, you always have a 30-day risk-free guarantee, so you have nothing to lose.
That's cwhemp.com and enter code Harmontown at checkout for 10% off your Charlotte's Web hemp extract purchase.
Jeez, I'm not gonna have a-
Apply, see website for details.
Trying to keep us all. Diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease.
You said it was to prevent disease.
Christmas without
Hey Jeff, I'm feeling pretty sensual. You want to kick off this catamaran and sail the seas of Cancun?
Okay, as long as we don't run it foul of a coral reef.
I'll tell you.
I thought there was a throw to you wanting to play D&D with us.
I will.
That's what you play?
No, that's what I had queued
I
up
like
now.
that. I like that.
My favorite cartoon that made me want to be a New York cartoonist is Bruce Eric Kaplan, who's a Seinfeld writer, great TV writer. It was a guy. It's very New Yorker, so we're not gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh like this. Like, don't move your face and swirl a brandy. We have a walk-in fireplace, like that sort of laugh.
A walk-in fireplace.
I can clear it.
The height of class.
Oh, that's
A walk-in fireplace.
if you're not shit if you don't have a
And
walk-in
poor
fireplace.
people are like, you mean your house is on fire? And they're like, no, it never burns down. That's the point. We're bragging. I have
Buddy.
a walk-in fire.
He says it's a man talking to it's at a cocktail party. He's talking to a
Oh, shit,
skeleton.
that's so bad.
Skeleton's not holding a drink or anything. It's just standing on the neutral. And the guy is saying, "So Helen tells me you're dead." That's 10 out of 10. That's as good as it gets.
I love that.
My favorite cartoon that I drew that they didn't buy was an avocado, and she had long eyelashes. You could tell it was a lady avocado. She was crying, talking to a male avocado, and she's saying, "What do you mean I'm the good kind of fat?" They didn't buy it.
That's fantastic.
They didn't buy it. Do you have any idea the creative rage I still feel?
I'm mad too, and I was born in Wisconsin, and I have dirt still in my pants from the farm,
and yet,
and I'm like, I know a good New Yorker cartoon when I hear one.
That's a good one.
And you done good.
But the ones that they bought, there was a guy in therapy, and he said, "I think I accidentally repressed my good memories." That was the first one. The second one was a dog real estate agent.
Wait, how do you draw that first off?
Well, it's like you, but a dog head. Like it's a human. No.
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Well,
okay, so a guy in a suit.
Yeah. The part of you you'd be insulted is if I was like, "It's like your fucking face, dog shit." Like that would be. That's the insult. Like the bottom part of you, you're less sensitive about.
All right, yeah.
Human body, suit, dog head.
I feel nothing from the neck down anyway.
And he's talking to a dog couple in front of a house that says sold. And he's saying, well, the paperwork is cleared and the down payment's cleared and the paperwork is filed. As soon as you pee on the lawn, the place is yours.
These are great.
Well,
I mean, well, all these got in.
I appreciate it.
Wait.
They weren't my best, though. They were the four that they bought.
How did you break into them?
I love telling people this because it's hilarious. The cartoon meeting, I love forecasting how things I'm about to say will go. I don't think it's like ha hilarious. It's just,
People, you have like you're gonna go like, what?
What's hilarious about it is that the cartoon meeting at the New Yorker is at Tuesdays. I think it's at 11 a.m. and anyone can go.
Bubbly tea.
That's what's hilarious. Meaning, anyone listening, anyone here, go to the Condé Nast building. Go up to the counter with some cartoons and say, "I'm here for the cartoon meeting."
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
What?
And that is my little revenge for not buying the avocado cartoon.
What is the point of being the New Yorker?
No, I know.
Maybe that maximizes the point because it's elitism. Because it's like, hey, they should say, "Here's your New Yorker cartoon," and then the subline should say like, "Built atop a mountain of portable skulls."
Of course.
Like here's the cartoon that beat out everyone else that wanted to go to
But here's what you'll enjoy. Sorry. What I think is interesting is, so you could go. So the first week that I went, I think I submitted cartoons for sure that are good enough to be in the magazine. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm like, these are good enough.
The avocado one is fucking solid gold.
Solid. But here's the thing.
That was off mic. It must have been really loud.
Oh my God! What a bad.
Get in there, clean your room, Jacob.
That is fun. You're fun, Golden Corral.
All right. I don't like the shift in status, but continue.
Regained by calling it out.
Yes, now I'm on top again.
Now you're on top
I
again.
am the meta alpha.
I love your meta alpha.
Golden Corral is a compliment, though, right?
Yeah, it's just that
I don't remember.
it kind of sounds like a fat joke. I mean it that you live life and you eat. You're fat.
It was a good good save.
No.
Good save.
But I mean that you're at the buffet of life. You're getting seconds.
No, but
That's what I
Dan,
mean.
you're the good kind of fat.
That's why you're
They're
solid.
dancing. Everyone's dancing.
Solid as a rock.
Spanking.
And no love
Dancing.
changes.
Wow.
And I can
iTunes.
hear.
This just got written up on Splitsider.
I don't know. Is there any room anymore for? Could we ever make that
Leap.
Is there anything a comedy podcast could do these days that would actually like end up in anyone's Apple News update with a headline that said Pete Holmes just like I said,
Nothing good.
The word "just" is so important. Like so someone just did this, and it was epic, and you'll cum your brain and your dick nose. Or is it like normally in newspapers it would just be like, a guy does a thing that you don't care about, so it's on page 4 and it's all part of it. That's why it's called the paper. And now everything is just like epic this just happened, I can't, you won't believe epic just. But a lot of it is just like Tom Hanks's uncle just decided he's a DJ. And it's only because actually that's the bad example. That's
great.
That is a headline that that's perfect.
What I was gonna say.
All right. You were on a thing. I didn't interrupt you.
What I
You
was
guys
gonna
interrupted.
say. No, you didn't interrupt.
Go ahead.
You're great.
Keep talking.
I think you'll think this is interesting from showbiz perspective. You could have the best cartoon in the world, with a single panel cartoon, perfectly drawn, perfect caption, funniest caption in the world. You show it to anybody, 10 out of 10 people are going to shit their pants laughing at the cartoon. They won't buy it. The New Yorker has enough cartoons to never buy a cartoon again, and they could run for 50 years.
Shut up.
And just run their backlog.
Wait.
So they don't want cartoons; they want cartoonists. So I went in every week for 6 months. That's hundreds of cartoons before they bought one. And that was even Jack Ziegler, rest in peace, one of the greats of the New Yorker, put in a good word for me because I'm that kind of guy that'll go up to somebody and be like,
well, where's my...
I'm a John Mulaney special.
I have 1,000 questions. I don't understand. Do they buy them or do they not buy? Are you saying
they'll bank some of them?
They create an industry of everyone's always auditioning, so their supply never runs out and they don't have to pay for it. That's what you're saying.
No. It's like
That's
why
my
we-
guy.
It's a bank of all these photos. If they want to use one, then eventually.
But they do pay for it.
But they pay when they use them, or they pay.
No, they buy it and then they own it. And for the most part, they run them. But like, let's say you're an on-salary cartoonist.
Okay.
You give me 300 cartoons. Maybe we run 250 of them. Every year, we're getting 50 of your cartoons on the backlog, and that's been happening since like 1909 when the magazine started.
So
when all the cartoons were like racist.
What is going on?
when the New Yorker was like, but you said you have like 4 cartoons published.
Yeah,
in
and
the New Yorker.
they publish all of them. Yeah.
So are you bragging?
No.
Because you didn't have to do like 5.
I think
9.
it's more of the salary guys that might get argued.
But they have these meetings. I'm sorry, I'm asking so many questions about this.
It's a podcast. What is this, a podcast?
It's just like
Pete Holmes just redefined podcast.
This meeting that you're describing, where they go like they open the doors and you're like, you can go to Condé Nast and use.
Gianna has turned herself into a fucking wall, apparently.
Books and go like, well, here's a guy fishing for a shark, but it's like Wall Street and like.
Right.
Like, is everyone just showing cartoons and some of them have like doves on their shoulders? And
Well, you're picturing it not entirely wrong, actually. There's a lot of like Connecticut.
I don't know why I said doves. Pigeons is.
Connecticut. No, Connecticut will take anything. I said Connecticut trained weirdos, and he went.
Now, Pete, did you ever want to be like a syndicated comic strip guy? Like have a syndicated thing across like major papers?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Wow, dude!
Let's do
The one I fucking lose is the one I already lost because of a glitch, and I can't get out the last third of the fucking thing.
Or is it a slice of life?
Well, it's probably gonna be the latter.
Slice of.
I was already most of the way out, and I couldn't get the rest of the way out.
Let's
That's
get a title. The
stupid.
title is Good and Butter.
Good and butter.
Good and Butter.
All right.
It's because it's a husband and.
Well, you can't say the name of it and tell me what it means.
Oh well, no. I thought. Okay.
No,
All right.
I didn't mean to slap you away.
No. Let's find out why it's called Good and Butter by
hang on.
doing the panel.
Hang
Would
on,
you?
am I the third panel? Are you guys going to do?
I thought we explained what's in each panel.
Oh no. Here's the rules to this new improv game that I made. That if anybody uses, they owe me money.
That's how improv is. That's how they all made their millions.
Because
It goes from
I'm rich off inventing freeze tag.
it goes from audience left to audience right. By the time you run out of stage, you're out of comic panel.
Right.
You get to do one line, and then if there's someone you're talking to, so you just
they can each
you
do
do
a
a line, and so it's like hieroglyphic. There's no So I say like,
I get it.
hey, I'm almost done with that lawnmower.
Right. And then I was
You're not saying what the item is.
well, it took you all day to mow the damn grass.
And then you like
Yeah,
draw
now
a
we're over
line.
here. Yep.
And then now it's on me.
This is panel 2 now.
Yeah. That's the tough part. Let's workshop that later. But then I'd go, listen, I've been noticing that
Force damn leather belt.
when I use your property.
Are you telling the truth?
Right. It's a way, and then it's a way. I am in the Trump administration. There, you don't have to do anything. Then we did it. I don't know. All right. No. All right. Well, I thought that was.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Otherwise, I'd be hanging you out to dry, right? If I was
Well,
like, you tell me, and then you'd be like, what the
I
fuck
was
am
gonna
I?
say you're telling fertilizer.
All right. Well.
No. It wasn't good, but I had a backup plan. Like pulling out when you're on the pill.
Yeah. That was early good and butter, but do some of my favorite ones. Do some of my classics.
Classic.
Can I ask a podcast question?
Yeah.
Is there usually this much improv?
It depends. on
Only
the
when you
night.
come out talking shit about your UCB training.
No, we should get to the scripted part of the show. You're
Okay.
right. You're right. So, Pete, I hear Blue Apron is the secret to your comedic success.
Is that your sponsor?
Oh yeah, we love the caramelized pearl onions with peas cabbage.
Did season 3 of Crashing go so much good because you like
CW
things
Hemp?
the way you like them? Like the way people
What we do on Crashing is we write a script and we wrap it in
That sounds great. Is it true they can get a discount if they use the code PeteHolmes.blueapron./Harmon?
I don't think that'll do anything.
Yeah, no, that sounds like it'll take your web browser or something.
Blue Apron. Eat your guilt about all that packaging away. Feel free to edit that out. I know what it's like having sponsors.
Here's a real
It's
question I
true.
wanted to ask you because you just had a 2-month-old. To me,
I just shot through a wall.
No younger than
Just
2
wall
years
hacked
old.
them, bitches.
You just had a 2-year-old.
You're picturing it right.
Force
Give it 2
strength, force
months
damn leather
Yeah, 2
belt.
months.
Fresh as
Crazy.
a fucking morning breath.
Where was she?
But I assume I haven't watched your show. It sounds from the description that it's probably every television show you've ever made, in that it's not you. Isn't you doing stand-up, and it's the Mindy Project, but you're a white dude. I'm just making a guess.
Please put that on the DVD box.
It's
Like
the Mindy Project,
but I'm
with
a white
guy.
dude.
And he's not a doctor.
I also can't quite figure it out.
But let me rephrase that. Like,
Please.
is your show about a single dude finding life and love in a coastal city, or is your show about a dude who's already married? And in either case, I have another question.
Yeah, it was like disturbing how you kind of summarized all of TV just then. Because it's fair. It's a guy who was married. It's based on me. I was married when I was 28. My wife had an affair with a small Italian man named Rocco, which is a name you said earlier.
Rocco Siffredi.
Yeah, as a porno name.
Yeah.
And big boobs or whatever.
Yeah, because the turnover rate with
It was something boobs a lot. I know that.
Let's go all the way back. Round the corner, fudge is made.
Yeah.
Me 3. Okay.
Your first wife left you for a fellow named Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco. Nice guy, actually. I'm not just saying that. He was a really sweet guy. I really like him.
So the show is kind of a flashback to a portrait with you when
Yes.
you were single.
You know, it's funny. A lot of TV and movies start with an affair. Our pilot has an affair. But I mean, you know, we talked about Joey Camps, Joseph Campbell. You need that inciting thing, and in my case, my life really had that thing. I was in the shallow end of comedy. My wife leaves everything that I knew, fell away, and then I was like sort of forced into the deep end. And the conceit is there are all these Obi-Wan type characters like Artie Lang, Bill Burr, Sarah Silverman that sort of shepherd me and teach me because they think it's sweet. A lot of people thought I was like a sweetie, and they were like, "Isn't it? Look at this yokel, and he's religious, and he's sweeter than the scene. We're going to help him out." That actually happened quite a bit.
And so it's kind of like, but you're currently you're partners with this person, and now you've created a life as of 2 months ago. My question, it has to do with having a successful show. It's going to keep on running, and now, like, as creators, our big fantasy is like, write what you know, and then you create this thing, and it's like, it's about us, and it's about me, and all this stuff, and like, my question is always, how do you cope with that 3 seasons into it when you're now coming home to a size bed with a person who is like what is the relationship between you and your partner with the show? Like when the show is about you.
Oh shit!
Is it about you being single? The show. The show is not about you being married. The show is about you dating, right? I'm asking because I don't know. I feel like
Got an exalt this morning.
Golden Corral, take it easy.
I'm confirming that first of all, and then my question is like, is that cause? Is it like how does that work?
I think I hear you. I think I hear you. My show, my wife, my new wife, but Valerie, we've been married for almost a year now. We've been together for over 5-6 years. And I'm currently making a show reenacting my old marriage.
Right.
And then also the girl, the woman who's one of our best friends as a couple, Jamie Lee, who plays my girlfriend on the show, is actually my girlfriend. So when we talk about how spectacular Loving Valerie is, making believe of the past with actors, I'm actually making believe of the past with my ex-girlfriend. So she's tremendous. She's actually winning an Emmy this year. The supportive wife Emmy. Is that what you meant?
I kind of, but now I have 8 more questions because like, wait, is your ex-girlfriend?
Did that answer this question?
No, because didn't you?
Don't act like you were clear on this question. I listen to people for a living, and that was like a tour through like
I guess I don't get
a Walmart that sold words, but there was an earthquake.
I want to separate it from like.
You're not seeing what the item is.
If I wanted to be like a thoughtful interviewer, it'd be like I would have watched the show and be like,
No,
but what is like what
don't feel that
I'm
way.
saying as a creator who I assume like I said like you're doing a show, is the character named Pete?
Yeah.
So is he a stand-up?
Yeah.
Is he so that's my question is like we all do that. Like we tell
Does he jerk off to his grandpa?
That was him.
Oh.
And my question, I think you could talk about this more. Is like
Force
The
damn
more you
leather
drink,
belt.
the more you sound like
baby.
Robert Crumb.
you can talk about this
Make
for
a lot of
more.
comics.
Is that just that general area? I don't have the smart question about it because I haven't seen the show.
You're doing wonderful.
It's
You
like-
can ask me anything. We're friends.
Don't patronize me. I'm a good interviewer.
You're doing great.
Smoke weed every day.
It's that quick. I'm just curious about more personally. Why you just go, everyone, but having a partner in your life, and you go like I've known like it's like 50 comics who like so it's like my show's called Franklin, and what's the show about? Well, it's about the fact that I'm Franklin and their name is Franklin. And it's like, well, it's about growing up in the Bronx and being married to a thing, and it's like, well, okay, so a lot of that is obviously based on the things you talked about in your act, and therefore now it's based on your life. And that's my curiosity is these conversations that have to happen when when you come home from work or you watch something together, the challenges that your partner goes through where they're like, is that about me, or is that about your cousin Amy, or what's going on?
Or is that
here?
real? Yeah. Did that happen? You feel that way? Yeah, I suppose the whole process, if I'm hearing you correctly.
Pete, it was a yes or no question.
All right. Well,
I feel like I could answer in the style in which I was asked.
yes.
Yeah,
You know,
my game's bugged out.
That is oftentimes
I need to restart it. It'll probably fix it.
It's
I need to post it on Facebook or Reddit.
Deviations into different roads, and the roads become avenues. And some
This is like
cul-de-sacs and send you
Scrabble
to the
League.
game. But when you're looking over that hill and there's somebody like your partner, and they're wondering, is this something we watch together? Is this something like The Sopranos where we cook a meal and we eat the meal and we watch it? Or is it more like a theme show or a barbecue kind of night off of nudity? And why do you keep coming in this wood chipper?
That's the best impression of me. I have always wanted to That was the first impression.
Is that right?
How do I?
Somebody sent me a clip of someone. Was it you? It's fine if it was.
You got all these screenshots.
I don't think so.
Any diehard fans?
If I did an impression of you, it would be like, I'm a great guy.
Well, it was very sweet actually. It was somebody.
Do you want a vegan cookie? I have a show on HBO. Hey, it's me. It's me. I'm Pete Holmes. If I don't seem very dimensionalized, it might be because you have clinical narcissism. Maybe you don't see anybody as human.
That's so fun.
Maybe everyone's a color form to you.
That is brutally honest.
Oh, do I have Photoshop?
Pete, the first time I met you, I think we were doing Douglas movies
do.
at the UCB, and it was me, you, and Bill
Wait.
Burr. And I'd never met you.
It's my Bill Burr impression.
Nope, that's a website for Photoshop.
Serious.
So I don't watch any current movies. My knowledge of movies is like way old, so I'm not going to be good at it. And Doug is smoking weed in the back of cars. Suspend your disbelief for that part. And I sit down and I meet Bill Burr. I'm like, oh hey Bill, and he goes, no, I'm Jeff. He goes, hey, how's it going? And I go, he goes, hey Jeff, we're doing a show at Pete Holmes, so you and I are never going to talk. And
That's about right.
but the thing was, it was the best thing in the world because I don't know anything about like
Movies.
What's currently in theaters.
Neither do I.
But you just got up and just completely dominated the whole thing.
I don't want to get to the game.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But you took me. I didn't have to play the game, and my gift to the audience member was a flask full of really nice whiskey, and that was my offer to whoever voted for me at the end of the thing.
No, that's fine.
While you were
Do
talking,
they get to keep the flask?
no, because while you were talking, Bill and I just opened it up and drank the entire thing.
Or I remember that. I got a little drunk that show too.
Oh, yeah, 'cause we passed
And
it down.
afterwards, Bill went, "Yeah, got a little too much Jesus juice." That's what he said.
Yeah, I call that a threshold guardian. That's what Joseph Campbell would call it.
Wait, did you call him Joey Camps earlier?
Joey Cams.
Joey Camps.
Yeah, Joey Cams.
Yeah.
Changed my life, Joey Cams.
That's what we had to chat about. I prefer my Pete Holmes as I don't think you talk too much at all. I think you talk just enough.
That's very sweet. And when I do Doug Loves Movies, kind of like what you were actually asking me about Crash Landing, there is a depersonalizing element of you become like, that's TV me, and this is me. Similarly on Doug Loves Movies, that's Doug Loves Movies me. We all have these different modes. There's like Thanksgiving you, there's Alone on the Subway you, there's Drunk at a Party you. In fact, maybe you'll relate to this. One of the reasons I don't like going to parties and getting stoned or whatever is because I'm not that crazy about my personality. Like, I love it, don't get me wrong, but I'll also come home and I'll be like, I told too many stories. Like, it'll just...
Or maybe that you don't know who you are, right?
I'll just say to Val, it's like, this is why I like to keep it at home.
Yeah.
But that's like Dan and I, we've been doing this podcast for 4 million episodes. We've told the same 7 stories 100,000 times.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why, good entertainer. Like, it's good to know when to... But bad at a
No,
party.
but we don't. You would have thought we would have learned that a long time ago.
No, we always forget right when we should. Right when we're about to repeat the first story, we forget.
No, I understand that. I sometimes worry on my podcast because we've done almost 400 episodes. There's anyone listen? I mean, you could give me, you could give me feedback. I won't take it personally. Do you go like he's gonna tell that? He's about to do that story, right? I mean, I do too.
But do you
I'm
know,
also there, and I'm like, wow.
You hit
It's
on
like
something.
AI could make me from the podcast. You know what I mean? If you say this, he's gonna say that.
Let's talk about this,
That's what I'm
because
hearing.
that's what you just said.
Oh, hi.
The party thing. Like,
Oh, hi.
like, why would I go to a party and then you sit there?
Brain's all
and, like,
bent.
who are you?
Okay.
Just
Been working too much. I've been trying to play games, and it's like
normal people.
I don't even
Constantly wonder.
know.
I keep playing
Don't know
in
what.
an area where I think
Like I tried some games. It's like I can't do it because I've been working too much.
people listening.
You don't have time, or you don't know how.
I don't like have the drive, I guess, because I haven't been gaming for a month or two.
Like, you feel like it's a waste of time?
I just said that.
Not really, but
I
I don't know.
I made that exception, and I'm
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Like I'm saying, like
I don't know. My brain is bent.
This
I don't know.
doesn't. It's not fun anymore, or doesn't feel like it's important as baby stuff.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, a little bit of that.
I'm unclear. That is beautiful. You can be unclear.
It's like, you think of how awesome games can be and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I want to play that. And then it's like I download the game and get in it, and I'm just like, what? I don't have time.
Do you ever worry about like comedians and people that like have really good lives? Seems like a really well-rounded individuals. They always have stories about like, oh, I was missing this when I was growing up. I was like, didn't have a parent around. I'm like, I grew up like didn't have a father figure or whatever. And they like turned it around. Like, if you're a good parent, you're gonna fuck up your kid. Because the best people have no good parents. Seems like doesn't matter what you do, they either turn out good or bad all around.
Yeah.
Probably just abandoning your kids. Best thing you can do for them.
Yeah. Just throw them out in the yard. There you go.
Giving you character. You'll be famous one day.
I think it's partly because I want to, so I've been crypto mining on my graphics card, so it's like I don't want to turn it off because it's making like $7 a day. It's just like keep running it so I can make more free money.
$7 a day. I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, I know. But it's like when I was working, it's like an extra $50 a week or whatever. Need to turn it off and then play some games.
Well, if the crypto like multiplies and gets more valuable, then it's
Yeah, exactly. Like, so I've got like $50 I had $50 in the Bitcoin, and then I put it into the Shiba Inu coin, and it's like went up 50% over the last 2 days.
is that my Dogecoin or is it actual Shiba Inu coin?
It's called SHIB. It's a Shiba Inu coin. It's a different one.
What the fuck is going on?
So
There's a joke one and then there's a real one based on the joke one.
Yeah. It's all fucked.
What if it's something like Asians didn't understand the meme? And he's like, oh, we also have Shiba Inu. That's actually where they come from. We have our own Shiba Inu coin. Isn't that Japanese duck?
It's all memey. Oh, baby. tried playing that Ascension WoW game. Maybe I just need to get PoE and do solo stuff now on hardcore. And just like do my own shit. Hard mode. I make the hardcore D2 character.
You know, what'd be cool is if they did like a level 30 cap or something, and you had to try to beat the game with like a group of people that were all just level 30, min-maxing their gear. And you still get the passes from when you do your Pantheon guys quests and stuff that you wouldn't get from leveling up to 30. So you have to use uniques that nobody ever uses and figure out which one of the mid-tier uniques are actually good. That'd be cool.
Is it like, it's like 15 acts now, isn't it?
No, it's still 10.
Or 10, yeah, that's what I meant. It's not like, you don't go through it 3 times, you just go through one.
Yeah.
It's like the 5 acts, and then it like goes back through the 5 acts, but it's like corrupted and weird and different.
It's kind of backwards.
Okay, yeah. See, I can't remember. I kind of stopped playing when that patch come out, when you have to kill that Demetrius guy that is like a demon and it kills you the first time guaranteed.
Level 18?
I don't know. That's a long time ago. I think it's like 6 years since I actually played PoE.
Get in here!
Have to go make something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Basic currency. What the cost? It's a currency guy. Life is was thinking about going deer hunting this morning and it started raining. I was like, yeah, you don't have to go deer hunting. Any excuse not to get out of the house.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt.
Nothing feels better than a snow day. Can play a guitar like a motherfucking riot. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Chemical chalice. I'm gonna get you.
Everyone, get in here!
Oh shit. I can go backwards for a second.
You're not seeing what the item is.
Oh. Trap disarmament. Yeah. Damn it. I think I have a biscuit thing. Biscuits. That means I'm gonna have to use them in my dog leg last night. She can play the guitar like a motherfucking lion.
Bubble key. الله أكبر. فارقب النصر المبين.
Allah.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Allah.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Level 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt. Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt.
Oh, would you look at
Oh,
that?
I coulda got 'em all.
Would you look at that?
I got something.
Everyone, get in here! Oh, hi, Mark.
Quest is on the air. Let's see what this piece of shit is. Garbage as usual. Alright, taking a break.